guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very exciting review and initial impressions of a new bag by Jade. This is their very first vegan leather bag that they have designed and released. This is called the Caroline. Today I have it in the stone and gold, and I have to say that I'm very impressed with this style. At first when I saw it, I was kind of like, I was curious to see how it would pack up, how it would feel on my back, and how the quality, how the vegan leather is, because Jade is so well known for their leather bags. But I really do think they did a good job. I have to say the vegan leather on this is actually really soft. Now I have owned quite a few PU or vegan leather bags, and some just feel fake. Okay, they feel fake. This one does not. It feels almost like leather to me, and I was very, very surprised because I didn't know what to expect. Right, because they're so good at their leather bags, and going into the vegan leather market is a big step for them. And I was really rooting for them to do a good job, and I really think they have, because it's nothing like I have experienced before. It didn't have a very strong smell at all. I had to really try to smell, you know how most vegan leather bags have that smell? This one didn't really at all. Very, very, very faint, to be honest. It really didn't smell bad at all. It looks like leather. To me, it looks like leather. It doesn't look fake. The hardware on it is amazing. I had to kind of I really thought these zipper pulls, and this was, I think this is real leather. I can't tell because it's so well done. So the way I have it packed up today, it's not as a diaper bag. Even though this is marketed as like a diaper business bag, I have it packed up as more of a business bag. So I have it packed up if I was going to work with it, or if I was going studying, because I'm starting back up my master's program. So if I was taking it out to study, so all the things that I could fit in here to show you guys, if you wanted to use it as a business bag, I did. I've got a laptop, an iPad, a Fire tablet in here, different bottles, all sorts of things. So first of all, I'll go over the outside features and what I think about each one, just to give you an honest opinion. And then I'll show you kind of how I have it packed as we go along. So they do have the tassel with the Caroline, and they have a new logo down here. And this is all gold hardware. It's a very pretty. It is kind of more of a brighter gold. I have to say it's a gold. It's not like a rose gold or a dull gold, but it's really well done. It looks nice with the gray. I thought this would be a really nice color for the spring and summer coming up, so that's why I chose to get this one. But it says LJ down here, which is really, really pretty. And I just think, I'm not sure if they're going to go forward with these on their other bags, but I think this one is really, really nice. Nicely done. There are two very large pockets in the front here, and the zipper on this is extremely smooth, okay? And in this one here, I just have my iPhone 11 Pro, and that fits very well in here. You could definitely fit a bigger phone in here because it is a very long pocket. Now, people might be worried if you put your hand in here, it'll scratch. It kind of does, but because of the way these zippers are put in here, you get like the back side of the zipper on your hand, not the teeth. So I didn't find it that bad, to be honest. On this side here, I do have my lipstick and lip gloss and stuff, but look how deep it is. It goes all the way down to the bottom of the bag. So that's all that I could really think to put in that pocket. As I said, I'm not packing it up as a diaper bag, but I'm sure that you could fit a small set piece or anything like that in here would definitely fit in here. So it's a very generous pocket. Now I love this pocket at the front here. This is just a snap, and it's not too loud, but it does find its snap very well, and it stays there really, really well. And this pocket is ginormous, okay? It's very, very roomy. You can fit all sorts of things in here. Be a great catch-all for paperwork or anything really. You could put a tablet in here. You could put like a mini iPad or reading or anything or books, anything in here for kids. But in here I do have my Louis Vuitton Rosalie coin purse. That's my wallet. And then on the other side, I have a rough and tumble clip case for my keys. And then I also have in here my key fob to get into the building at work. So I was trying to figure out a good place to put this one because I have to reach for it when I'm going to the building, and this was the best place I could think of, or one of these pockets would have been great too. These handles up here are really, really handy. I love how they're just really easy to grab. They're flat here, and then they come up here, and then there's another material over the top of the roll, like another piece. And it's really easy to grab, very sturdy. I love the stitching on here. My husband and I were both going over this bag when we first got it, looking at the stitching, looking how, see when you pull it down like this, there's no stitching that comes up. So that is a really nice handle to grab and go. it's nice and roomy. It does fit over my elbow, my wrist, onto the crook of my elbow, so I can actually use it just like this without any other straps. So I think that's a really cool thing that they did, so that's another versatile way of wearing it. The Lily Jade logo here is raised a little bit off here, but it's not huge. It's very understated, very pretty. Now I do have the messenger strap attached at the moment, which comes with the bag. One of the things I noticed that I thought was really clever is, see this bit here? This actually keeps these two pieces from separating and getting caught up in things, which I find really annoying with some straps, especially when you have them doubled over like this. So if you want it like on the shortest setting, just to put it over your shoulder, this will actually keep these two pieces together. So I thought that was really clever. This is a very long strap. I have it adjusted right here to go crossbody on me, and I'm 5'9". And the clips on this, now this is the only thing I'm not a huge fan of. These are the clips. They're really good quality clips. I'll show you here. However, the way that they open, for me personally, it's kind of hard. I just don't like these type of clips. Now I think the more you use it, the looser it will get. But at the moment, when I first got it, it was really hard to kind of open up. But you know, they're sturdy. They're not going to come undone. So that's, you know, I mean, this personal preference. The D-rings here are a little thicker than I have seen on other bags, so that's kind of cool. And these do open enough to go on there, but because these are thicker, you kind of have to really open this up to get it on. And which, you know, me and my weak fingers don't particularly enjoy that, but it's doable and it's really good quality, so that's the main thing. Okay, so I have bottles in either pocket, in both pockets. So these bottle pockets are quite roomy. They do fit pretty wide bottles. Now in here is a shaker bottle, because whoops, every morning I take a shake to work, and then I either leave it in the car or I take it in to finish, because I don't always finish it. That's my breakfast. And I just want to show you, this is a very thick bottle, and this actually does fit into this bottle pocket no problem. And I do have things on the inside, not big things on the inside, but still, I was kind of impressed that that actually fit in there. And as you can see, they do open wide. On the other bottle pocket, I have my typical thermos cup that I take for my coffee. I take this to work, and then I make coffee at work, and I like to take it home every day and wash it every day. So that fits really nicely in there. This is just it's called Ello from Target. Really good, cheap thermos cup. If you're looking for a cheap thermos cup for work or whatever, that's a really good one. The back part of the bag is probably the most interesting feature that I found about this new style that they created. So first of all, I have it set up here like if you weren't wearing a backpack, okay? And you can't really tell. I think it looks really nice. This is a pocket that you could use. It just looks like a regular work bag or business bag. You have a flap that comes over the zipper, so that's really nice, kind of classic looking. And here's the cool part, which, you know, I think is pretty nifty. You open up this zipper, which is a nylon zipper. There are backpack straps tucked away in here. Okay, so you pull these out, and these are very wide. They are padded, and they are adjustable. Now, the only thing is, like, for me to wear it, as I said, I'm pretty tall. I have to have it down here, okay, on the longest setting basically, on either side. They do ergonomically go out like this, so that's kind of cool. They kind of curve out, which is nice. And the little hooks, the D-rings to hook them on, are tucked away. And this is really nicely made. It's very well stitched. I can't see that this will get looser with time. I think it's really well done. And then you just clip these on here, again with these clips that are getting a little looser each time I use them. Clip them on each side. Okay, so this one pops out too. And then you wear it as a backpack. And I think that's a really cool feature to have that versatility. I have tried it on. Now I'll be honest, I haven't actually worn it out for a day out yet, but I have tried it on, and it feels about the same length on my back and kind of size as the Megan. Now I don't have a Megan to compare it with for you guys. I don't have a Megan anymore, but that is kind of how I remember the Megan feeling on my back, and that was one of the most comfortable backpacks that I've worn from Lily Jade. So I'm actually really excited to try this. We will be having some trips coming up, so I will try it, and then I'll get back to you guys and let you know how I feel wearing it all day as a backpack. But because it is PU leather or vegan leather, I feel like it's going to be very lightweight. I'll probably be packing it up with fuel cells and snacks and things like that. So as the day goes on, it's probably going to get lighter as the kids eat the stuff. but I think it's going to be quite comfortable. I really do. I'm not worried about wearing this one at all, and I like that I can pop it away and use this bag for a different purpose other than just a backpack. So that is very cool. The base of the bag does have feet, which is pretty cool, and it is a pretty wide base. And these are rounded feet, so that's kind of nice. They're not flat. They've got a bit of a round curvature to them on the bottom here. And I'm going to go into the center. I'm just going to move the camera up so you guys can kind of see the organization and how I have it packed up as a work or business bag. So here is a top-down view. I like how these handles kind of go out of the way. I'm not constantly pulling them out of the way, kind of like with the Elizabeth. I love that bag, but I found those handles were always like this, and I was constantly having to hold them back as I zip. These flop back nice, so you don't have to worry about that. And the zipper is super long, really nice and smooth, and it does have a tail at the end with a little PU leather tab at the end too, which is really nice. The bag opens up really nice and wide, and it can fit so much in. I will admit it is a little bit of a deep bag, so it kind of reminds me a little bit of the JuJuBe Sporty, but because it opens so much, it's much easier to see everything. And this light kind of beige cream, I think it's more cream lining is super pretty. Okay, goes super pretty with the stone. It's not thin, it's not super thick either, so it's a nice quality lining, and it's wipeable too, which is awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna just take the things out of the center first because that is making the bag kind of tippy a little bit. Okay, I just wanted to show you that these things do fit, okay? In case you guys are wondering if you wanted to use this other than a diaper bag. So, first thing I have in here is this is a 13-inch MacBook Pro, and that fits perfectly in there. You can fit it in that back pocket too. So if you had it as a backpack and you wanted to put it in the pocket where the backpack straps were, this will fit back there as well. I also have an iPad Pro, I want to say, so it's like a regular size kind of iPad in there. This also has a keyboard on there as well. It's one of those keyboard covers that fits in there perfectly. And I also have a Fire tablet, Amazon Fire tablet as well. Other than that, I don't have much in the center of the bag. I do have my Y Pouch Mini. I also have my little Louis Vuitton PM Agenda, so I take that everywhere. And that's the inside, like the center of the bag, empty. Okay, so you can see there's heaps of space in there. You can fit so much in there. You could fit cardigans and jackets and scarves, and during the summer probably like a little towel if you're going out to the beach or to the pool, or a change of clothes. It's really roomy. You could really stuff this bag full, and because it's vegan leather, I don't feel like it would get super heavy either. So you do have the Lily Jade tab here with their name on it again. This is lined in the vegan leather as well. This is a nylon zipper here, but it is very smooth. You'll see in a second. There's also a key clip here for your keys. So in here, this pocket goes about halfway down the back of the bag. And I have in here is a pen. This is it. I don't carry much, but you know, the things I carry are essentials, so I do like to take them everywhere. Now the pockets on the inside of this bag, let me just switch it around so you can see a little bit better. So now we're looking at the front of the bag here. So you've got 4 pockets. These ones go about halfway down, and then these ones and more bottle pockets. These might be slightly insulated. They feel a little bit, but they're mainly just stretchy bottle pockets. So in this one here, I just have my glasses, my seeing glasses in a case here. And then I've also got a small set piece by JuJuBe, which is my kind of med kit essential thing that I take everywhere. And then in these 2 pockets, one side I've got like a little click bar for a snack for work, and my hand sanitizer. And then on the other side, I've just got my foldable brush. That's it. But the main things were the electronics in the bag today, but here's a good view kind of inside of there so you can see. Really nice roomy bag. I think this is really well done by Lily Jade. The shape of it is very boxy, I have to admit, but it's very similar to the Megan shape. So if you do like the Megan bag and you wanted something that's a little bit less heavy, because the Megan is super heavy, I have to admit, that was always, I love that bag, but it was always really heavy, especially when I was wearing it like over my shoulder. On my back it was fine, but over my shoulder or whatever, it was really heavy. This is a nice option, and they have the stone gray, black, and I think a brown, I forget what the brown is technically called, but it's a nice pretty brown color. And I just think they did a great job on introducing a vegan leather, option into their line, and I do hope that they continue doing it because I think it'll be really good and affordable for those who don't want to spend the money on a leather bag but still have the Lily Jade brand and the quality that they offer. So I hope that gave you guys a good overview of the Caroline, how it can be used as a work or business bag. I'm sure there are a lot of other things you could fit in here, like charging banks and things like that. I just don't need those, so I showed you what I would take if I was going for a full day at work and I need to take all those items. So if you have any questions, please pop them below. I will come back and give you another review once I've used this, let you know how I like it, how it worked on our trip out with all my family to the city. I think that's what I'm planning on using it for. We're planning on going when it's not so cold because it's very cold and windy in DC this time of year. So when the weather warms up, we'll go and we'll have an adventure, and I'll take this one with me. And I bet it's going to be awesome because I can really tell it's a great bag already. Alrighty guys, have a good day and I'll see you next time.